Hello class 8, how are you? I welcome you all in today's session of geography. This video is the continuation of the last video of chapter 8, that was the climate and vegetation of Asia. We studied that how climate differs according to the region and physical location. We studied that Asia comprises of different landforms and islands. There are mountain ranges and deserts, hence the climate changes at different places. Such major variations of climate in Asia result in the rich diversity of vegetation and wildlife. We also studied about the different factors affecting the climate of Asia. Let us revise them once again. Large latitudinal extent, distance from the sea, winds, mountain ranges and ocean currents are the major factors that determine the climate of Asia. Let us see how. The continent of Asia has the large latitudinal extent. It extends from 10 degrees south to 80 degrees north. It covers the 3 heat zones, that are the Arctic Circle. As it covers the Arctic Circle, equator and Tropic of Cancer, they passes through Asia. Thus, while one country has a tundra type climate, the other experiences the equatorial climate. That means, there is a vast difference in the climate of the regions of Asia. Distance from sea is another factor. Major parts of Asia lies in the interior, far away from the moderating influence of the sea. Thus, the extreme type of climate is experienced in the interior region, while the region which is closer to the sea have the moderate climate. The monsoon winds also influence the climate of large part of Asia by affecting the distributions of the rainfall over many countries. Another factor are the mountain ranges. The mountain ranges of Asia running in the east and west direction obstruct the path of the rain bearing winds, which comes from the south and bring rains in most part of the Asia. Further, the Himalayas also act as the barrier of the cold wind coming from the Central Asia. So, we see that the mountain range is also one of the important factors that influence the climate of Asia. Now, the ocean current is also one of the factor which influence the climate of Asia. The ocean currents carry warm and cold water from the east to west. These cool and warm currents in the air affect the climate on land. Oceans take the longer time to get warm or cold compared to land. Hence, the coastal area experiences low temperature during the summer and warmer temperature during the winter as compared to the land. For example, the cold Oyashio current lowers the temperature of the Northeast Asia as it moves southward from the Bering Strait. On the other hand, the warm Kuroshio current of east coast of Japan rises its coastal temperature. The major climates of Asia can be divided into 8 different types. They are tundra, taiga, the temperate, which is the cool temperate also, and warm temperate also. We have desert type of climate, cool desert also, and hot desert also. Then we have a Mediterranean type of climate, we have monsoon climate, we have equatorial climate, and we also have the highland climate. So, in this video, we will study about the characteristics of different type of climate, the vegetation and the wildlife found in different regions of Asia. Let's learn about the tundra climate first. Tundra climate is also known as the polar or frigid climate. Okay? The characteristics are, it has a long and freezing winter, recording as low as minus 50 degrees Celsius. So, the winters are very cold as minus 50 degrees Celsius. It has a very short and cool summer. Now, summers are also not very hot, summers are also cool, but you know the freezing, it's not as freezing, and the ice melts and very small plants grow during this short summer. Annual precipitation, that means a kind of rainfall. I hope everybody know the meaning of precipitation, that is any form of water falling on the ground, that is called precipitation. The precipitation is in the form of snow. So, the flora and fauna of the Arctic tundra is controlled by the cold temperature and the northern latitude. We can find the growth of some kind of vegetation only during the short summer, and it comprises of sparse and landless treeless area. You will not find any trees over there, only small plants like mosses, lynches and small flowering plants, they grow in the short summer but cool time. This type of climate is found in the northernmost areas of Siberian plains of Russia. The tundra region is the home of many animals such as the polar bear, Arctic fox, reindeer, Arctic hares, snowy owls, musk oxes and many more. We can find white fox. Now, let us learn about the climate in the taiga region. We will learn about the taiga climate. It is very long and severe cold winter. So, these regions are, this climate is characterized by long and severe cold winter. The summers are again short and very cool, as we have studied for the tundra. There is very little rainfall in summer, and again most of the precipitation is in the form of snow. So, we find these regions especially in the Siberian plains. These are covered by one of the world's largest forests. This area comprises of coniferous forest, which is characterized by tall, conical and evergreen trees. They grow on mountain slopes and they have downward sloping branches with long and needle shaped leaves that bear woody cones. Now, these branches, they do not let the snow accumulate on them, hence they protect the trees from the snow, and it also bears needle like leaves, needle shaped leaves, so that the snow cannot stand on them. And also they have woody cones, that are the fruits are in the shape of woody cones, so that it can protect the seed inside it, and the seed can be protected from the cold atmosphere. The examples of the trees are pine, spruce, fir, kedar, etc. The taiga region is inhabited by Siberian tiger or Amur tiger. In this picture, you can see the Siberian tiger. It is the largest tiger species in the world, and it is currently endangered animal. Small fur-bearing animals living here includes lynx, mink, sable, ermine, bear and elk. These are also commonly found in this region. In this picture, you can see the coniferous forest of taiga region. Now, let us study about the temperate region. The temperate region is also known as the continental climate because it records a large diurnal range of temperature. Now, the southern section of Asia are mild to hot, while far northeast Asia such as Siberia are very cold. So, we can say that temperate region is divided into two parts, that is the cool temperate region and the warm temperate region. The temperate region has the short and hot summer, long and cold winter, and it receives scanty rainfall accordingly in summer due to the distance from the sea, due to it is far away from the sea. The yellow and green part in this map represents the temperate regions. The green part represents the light green part, it represents the cold temperate region, and the yellow part represents the hot temperate region. This type of climate is found around the Caspian Sea in Western Asia. Russia and Ukraine are the main countries located here. It starts from the south of the taiga belt. Summers are warm and winters are cold. Short grasses and thorny bushes are found, and shrubs, these kind of plants are found in the temperate region. In this picture, you can see the temperate grassland, you can see the thorny bushes and the shrubs found in this area. The cold temperate region, which is also known as the Manchurian type of climate, is they comprise of the mixture of coniferous and deciduous trees. The deciduous trees have the they are broad leaved plants and they shed the leaves in the winter. Mostly deforested for carrying out agriculture, means these regions are mostly cut off by the people to carry out agriculture in these areas. The examples of the plants found in these areas are the coniferous trees such as beech, pine and fir, and deciduous trees such as maple, oak, cherry blossom and ash. The cool temperate region covers the plain of Manchuria, which lies in the northeastern part of China, and it is also found in Japan. The warm temperate is also known as China type climate, and as it mainly is experienced in China, so that is it is known as the China type climate. The region covering this climate is the central and the eastern China, the southern Japan and Korea. It is also known as the subtropical mixed forest, as it lies in the subtropical latitudinal belt. In these areas, the mixture of deciduous forests and grassland are found. It also comprises of vast marshland and swamps. Some examples of the trees are oak, camphor, bamboo, mulberry, etc. The temperate region is known for its unique two-humped Bactrian camel. You can see in this picture, this is two-humped Bactrian camel. It is found in the temperate region. This is the picture of antelopes. It is also found in the temperate region. Other animals found here are mules, horses, etc. The Bactrian camel is the largest mammal in the temperate region. The weight can range from 300 kg to 900 kg. The Bactrian camel eats snow during winter to satisfy their need of water. The warm temperate region is inhabited by the famous but rare giant pandas. It inhabits the bamboo forest of eastern China. In this picture, you can see the Siberian crane. So, this is also found in the warm temperate region. Now, some other exotic birds such as wild bellied black woodpecker and mammals such as ape are also found here. The cool temperate region is also characterized by fur bearing animals such as bear, wolf, foxes and Siberian tiger. In this picture you can see the Siberian tiger. Now let us learn about the desert region, the animals and plants found in the desert region. The desert climate also comprises of two types, cold desert and the hot desert. Now first let us study about the cold desert. The region covering the cold desert are the Gobi and the Khasgar and Taklamakan. Now the cold desert records a large general range of temperature characterized by very hot summer and extremely cold winter, and it receives scanty precipitation caused by southwesterlies. Now you can see in this picture, summer is very hot as 113 degree Fahrenheit. So it's very hot, but the winters are very cold as -40 degree Fahrenheit. So that is why these deserts are known as the cold desert, and you can see annual precipitation is very less. These area comprises of spurs and treeless regions. Some example of the plants found in these areas are mosses, lichens and small flowering plants. The cold desert region is characterized by Bactrian camel, rodents and lizards and many other small animals. Now let us know about the hot desert. It records the large general range of temperature due to the absence of cloud. It is characterized by extremely hot summer and very cold winters. It also receives scanty precipitation, and that is also in the form of fog. The regions where the hot deserts are found are the Arabian Desert in Saudi Arabia and the Thar Desert is in India and Pakistan. The vegetation is very scanty in this region. It is characterized by plant having the large and deep root, leathery leaves, thorny stems and modified leaves. The examples are the thorny bushes, shrubs, cactus and date palms. Here you can see the pictures of some common desert plants. In this picture you can see many desert animals. Arabian camel Snakes and scorpions are some common animals found in the hot desert. Now let's study about the Mediterranean type of climate. They are hot and dry summer and cool and wet winters. They receive rainfall in winter caused by the southwesterlies. So, wet winters and dry summers are typical for the Mediterranean climatic region in the West Asia. In this map, you can see the area which experiences the Mediterranean climate. The regions of Eurasia lie along the Mediterranean coast, especially Syria, Israel, Turkey and Lebanon. They experience the Mediterranean climate. So, in purple color the areas are shown which comprises of the Mediterranean type of climate. These areas experiences Mediterranean climate. The vegetation here comprises of scrublands. It is characterized by drought resistance and evergreen shrubs which have long roots and spongy barks and waxy leaves. The examples of some trees are cork, oak, olive and citrus fruits. The Mediterranean region has little wildlife because most of this region is deforested. Now, the deforestation is done in most of the region for cultivation. Now, cheetah and wild ass are among few species of animals found in the Mediterranean region. Now, let us study about the monsoon type of climate. The region covering the monsoon type of climate are South Asia, Southeast Asia and Indian subcontinent. In this region, the summers are hot and cool dry winter. So, the characteristic of the monsoon type of climate are the summers, it has the hot summers and cool and dry winter. It has distinct rainy season during June to September and on account of the southwest monsoon. It also receives rainfall caused by the southwest monsoon in summer and the northeast monsoon winds in winter. It receives mostly moderate to heavy rainfall which is very good for vegetation and agriculture in this region. In the areas of heavy rainfall, the dense forest, deciduous forests are found with the trees having broad leaves. A distinct leaf shedded period before the dry season begins here. It comprises of trees characterized by tall and large and evergreen growth, and they have broad leaves and wide trunks, large span of branches. Some examples of trees found in this region are teak, bamboo, sal, rosewood, devdar and banyan. The tropical monsoon forests are a heaven for some of the world's most unique species: Asian lion, Asian elephant, Royal Bengal tiger, one-horned Indian rhinoceros, leopard, king cobra and dolphins are found in this region. Now, let us learn about the climatic conditions of equatorial region. Now we will understand the equatorial type of climate. It covers South Asia, more specifically Southern East Asia. It records small diurnal range of temperature throughout the year, so particularly no seasons with low annual range of temperature. High temperature throughout the year with heavy rainfall is recorded here. It receives heavy and convectional rainfall accordingly, mostly around 2 to 4 p.m. every day, with accompanied by the thunderstorm. So, every day they experience heavy rainfall from 2 to 4 p.m. and also rain with thunderstorm. These regions are mostly found near the equator, the regions near the equator. This region comprises of dense tropical deciduous forest marked by 3 tiers vegetation. From top to bottom, it includes tall trees, small trees and dense undergrowth. It is the world's largest tree comprised the forest canopy. It is characterized by evergreen trees having long roots and broad leaves. Examples of some trees found here are ebony, mahogany and rosewood. Some animals found in this equatorial region are tree frogs, crocodiles, dragons, etc. Now, let us know about the highland climate. It records fall in temperature as altitude rises, and as the altitude decreases, the temperature becomes higher. As the altitude rises, the temperature becomes lower. It is characterized by mild summer and cold winter, and it receives rainfall among the rain bearing side of the slopes of Himalaya caused by the southwest monsoon. Here the type of vegetation changes based on the elevation of the mountain. It comprises of deciduous and coniferous forest along the lower and higher slopes respectively on the southern side of the Himalayas. It comprises of cold desert vegetation on the highest slope of the mountains. No vegetation extends above the line of above the tree line or timber line. It is called at the higher elevation, higher height, there is a tree line or timber line. Above that, no vegetation is found, as it is covered by snow throughout the year. Example of the trees found here are the oak, kedar and devdar. Some of the animals found here are the yaks, the wild leopard, white tiger and many other species.